Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close. Thanks for supporting me, guys. 5 best opponents for Gervonta Davis after a win over Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis doesn't hold a legitimate championship, but after Saturday night's KO of Ryan Garcia in their Las Vegas pay-per-view main event, he is giving himself an even more prestigious title, the face of boxing. The Baltimore-born tank scored his 27th finish in 29 wins, with a single left hook that left his long-time social media rival gasping for breath as the referee Thomas Taylor counted 10. Davis, a pro for 10 years, replied also fucking lately when sometimes Jim Gray suggested he was the sport's new frontman, and that status creates myriad opportunities when it comes to the 28-year-old's prospective next opponents. Take a look at what we came up with and drop a thought of your own in the comments. Ryan Garcia, second fight. 24 hours later, it doesn't seem like such a well-lit path. But given a few months, and in Ryan Garcia's case, a few wins, the same forces, engaged social media followings, lingering promotional rivalries, etc., that brought he and Davis together the first time could make it worthwhile to do it again. Garcia is the natural bigger man, but he attempted a 136-pound catchweight and a next-day registration clause to get the fight made. Then suggested at the post-fight press conference that the constructional hoop jumping left him feeling less than 100%. My honest perception, he said. I didn't feel too good. I didn't feel strong going to the ring, but it is what it is. I signed the contract. Which begs the question, what happens if they do it again 140? Garcia said he plans to fight full-time in the heavier class going forward, and if these weight-related issues are nothing close to legit, a second act could be a lucrative possibility. I hope we get a rematch one day, he said. Obviously, I've got to get some wins, but maybe we can do it again. The next one, Shakur. Davis wasn't the only fighter who advanced around Saturday. It wasn't quite as heralded as the nighttime show from Las Vegas, but before it crossed the pond for a dual pay-per-view event alongside Showtime, the DAZN streaming service, I read a live card from the International Arena in Cardiff, Wales. And the undisputed star of the show has hometown hero Shakur. The unbeaten 31-year-old had already reigned once as the IBF champion at 130 pounds, before surrendering the belt because of injury. He was matched with the subsequent claimant, Freddie Roach trained grinder Shavkatjon Rahimov, and passed the test with compellingly flying colors, showing speed, technique, and the middle on the way to a split knot. He's got a big-time promoter in Eddie Hearn, a huge UK following, and his profile has never been higher in a 6-year, 16-fight career than it is right now. In spite of the lower weight, if his strap-collecting ambitions extend past unifying at 130, zeroing in on Davis at 135 pounds would be a competitive bonanza. Josh Taylor/Teofimo Lopez winner. And now we enter the conditional portion of our program. Given his history of belt collecting, legitimate or not, in all 3 weight classes from 130 to 140 pounds, it's clear that Davis is willing to adjust plans to pursue an attractive fight. So even though his immediate plans seem to center around the lightweight division at 135 pounds, there is plenty of reason to believe he will be paying attention to June, when Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez fight for Taylor's WBO title at 130 pounds. Davis claimed the WBA's second tier belt at 140, with a defeat of Mario Barrios in 2021. And as luck would have it, Davis and imminent challenge Lopez were sparring mates several years ago as teens, and they frequently clapped at one another back when Lopez held a belt at 135. As recently as February 2, Lopez's father and trainer joined the chatty fray. Every time that Tank fights somebody, I don't know who they are, he told. Tank is trying to make as much money as he can by fighting nobodies, and that's exactly what he has done. Stay tuned. And the last one, Shakur Stevenson. He is a former 2-division champion. He recently debuted in the lightweight division with an impressive KO. And belts aside, there is no fighter at 135 pounds who is climbing any faster on pound-for-pound list than Olympic alumnus Shakur Stevenson. The 25-year-old from New Jersey has repeatedly packed the house at the traditional tender in his hometown of Newark, has barely dropped to a round while winning 4 title bouts at 126 and 130 pounds, and he has the sort of athleticism and ring IQ that make him undeniably special. As luck would have it, he is ambitious too. He and Davis got together in sparring session years ago, and the rivalry is still real enough for Stevenson. I'm gonna take away credit for Davis. I think that he is a hell of a fighter, he said. I mean, look at him. He is fighting pay-per-view and knocking these dudes out. That don't take away the fact that I can beat this dude. This dude knows he can't beat me. And not surprisingly, Davis disagrees. Why is Stevenson talking like he is the best? He didn't even fight at 135 pounds. He didn't even have power at 126 or 130 or none of that. All that stuff is okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you are going to get hit. What you gonna do when you get hit? Tank said. Jeff Mayweather, an American coach, shared his opinion on a possible duel between the former champion of two-weight Shakur Stevenson and the current holder of the WBA regular lightweight title Gervonta Davis. Mayweather believes that Shakur is superior in all respects to Gervonta. Here we talk about boxing skills, but Gervonta needs only one blow to decide the outcome of the fight. Shakur is a great boxer, but one punch is enough for the tank. If Garcia catches his opponent, it doesn't matter how great you are. With a high probability, this fighter will go to bed. This is the only advantage of the tank. Davis is a master of one-punch knockout, but Shakur's IQ is extremely high. People don't give Stevenson credit because of his percentage of early wins. But don't forget that if you enter the ring with Davis, there is a high probability that you won't come back the same way. Usually, his rivals lie on their backs after a fight, Mayweather said. American coach Jeff Mayweather shared his opinion on the next opponent for his compatriot Gervonta Davis. According to Mayweather, there are enough fighters in a fight with one Davis can earn enough. But most of all, the coach would like to see a fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I think the tank will now try to cash out the money. He is come to a point in his career where he says, I'm not going to fight for too long. There are enough good options for him. Fight with Shakur, Devin, Teofimo, also Josh Taylor, and many other guys. Still, the best fight for me is probably Davis versus Stevenson. This is a duel when watching which you will not be able to sit still. The guys will keep you on your toes every second of the fight. No one will be able to predict the outcome of this confrontation, Mayweather said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.